Our last adventure with Zano took us to Singapore, but we're far from ancient traditions now. This is the America of movies, the America of dreams. This is a land built on the belief that beyond risk lies endless possibilities. Underneath the nostalgic neon architecture, palm trees, and impossibly good weather is a melting pot of entrepreneurs with a story to tell. This is Miami. We're here visiting and we're just like checking it out. And we did a workout on the beach this morning, which got me thinking, like, Miami has this like cool vibe to it.
Yeah.
It's got like this health plus tech.
Right.
What do you think about like the Miami scene, tech scene, crypto, Solana scene?
Miami's kind of in an identity crisis, sort of being reborn right now. It was like a party scene, but now we have the port, and the port has actually, like, people have moved here because of the port, and that's exactly why we started the port, is like to create a hub for a community for people to come enjoy. When they see it, it's instantly like convincing, like beautiful weather, beautiful people, good food, and you have a hub with like-minded people, and everybody's super chill.
It would be interesting to live here, just for like the lifestyle aspect of it, right? Because it's like you have sun, obviously, like you have this great weather, you have a beautiful place, good food, all leads to an efficient life, right? You can focus on health and work. Is that?
I mean, we were out there doing breath work. How did you feel? Like,
you wrote me into actually putting in an effort this morning. So we had to work out and do some breath work on the beach. And yeah, that was, it felt good, honestly. Like being on the beach and like breathing. After I did it, I was surprised.
Yeah, you feel like, when I do the breath work at least, I feel like there's like this rush of oxygen on the inhale. And then it just kind of like brightens my mind. I wake up. And then on the exhale, that's like, just, I feel like I'm just trying to get everything out of my body. I think it's the best thing first thing in the morning. And then like first thing before you go to bed.
Is this a big part of your routine? Like, are you always working out?
I'm always working out. And specifically like breathing is so important to me. It's like such a simple tool. And you have to breathe properly. Every moment. Like you can't never breathe. The main thing I enjoy about it is like, I was telling you, like if a thought comes into your head, just like try to delete it. It's like, that's the focus muscle that you're working right there. If you can just like clear everything out and focus on what's the most important thing, then you have a superpower.
Yeah, 100%. Let's talk about the port a little bit. Like, that's in Miami. Now, what has it grown to? Because I remember when you started, but it seems like it's grown quite a bit. How many teams are in there now?
I know there's about 30 members, regular members, like paying members. I would say average like let's like just cut that in half, and that's how many teams are in there. So like 15 teams.
They're all Solana teams?
Mostly. There's a handful of maybe like lawyers or different types of teams. But it's been great. I mean, like I said, like people have come here, visited Miami, we take them to the port, and then like this just happened last weekend. Some guy was like, all right, well, I'm moving to Miami now. And that's what's happening. We're here with Anders. What's up, man?
Hey.
Welcome to Miami.
Thank you. It's been fun.
Why don't you tell us why you're here? What brought you to Miami? You're a recent transplant, so tell us about it.
A few days in. I think as far as like U.S. crypto scene goes, like New York is what everyone talks about. So I lived there for about 2 years. Definitely met some people, but I think like a lot of time you're just like behind your desk on Telegram or Twitter and whatnot. So if you need to meet people, you can just do it online. So I wanted to like optimize for lifestyle a bit more. And so like the weather, the regulation, the beach, it's just like a way better day-to-day spot. And then there's like I think it's probably like second best community here of the major cities. So there's still IRL stuff like this going on.
So, you know, we started the port to kind of convince guys like you, or at least have another incentive for you to want to come here. Yeah, I mean, do you feel like this is good? Like this hub, having this physical hub, do you feel like it helps you make that decision to come down here?
Yeah, and so it's interesting because I worked on the first like 5 mountain DAOs, which I think kind of inspired this in some ways. So I've kind of seen like how good the IRL stuff can be, especially like the Solana stuff. It's nice and they get good turnout, but you really can't work there at all. And so this is cool. I know Mountain DAO switching to like a permanent model, but this is nice. Like I came in this morning and there's just a few people in and you could like work really easily. So yeah, I like that. I definitely like met some people here I probably wouldn't have met otherwise. So overall, it's been really good.
So this is, I mean, it's another timbre. So that like zzz, zzz, that's the timbre of the instrument, and the main piece is this wooden bowl, mulberry, one piece. It's a beautiful instrument. The maker of this passed away a couple years ago. His name was Rajib Akdeniz, best saz maker of all time, and I have one of his sazes, and it's super light, and it's just like, I love this thing. This guy loved his work, and everybody loved his work. Yeah, so that's beautiful on its own about the instrument, and then it just sounds amazing if you listen. And we play mostly Kurdish and Turkish music on this thing. Yeah. So like, there's this sort of like Ankara, Turkey. Their style is like kind of hitting all the strings, so the. It's like Ankara, Turkey. So they're like hitting all the strings and they're doing like this sort of thing. It's got like a little like, you know, like sort of like primal beat to it. Yeah. And then there's, so Istanbul, I think going, west. It's like. It's like like a Mediterranean Sea, sort of like sexier vibe. Yeah. It's beautiful. And then my favorite singer, like Turkish, Kurdish, just like of all time, American, I don't care. His name's Ibrahim Tatlıses. He's still alive, but he's getting really old. And I love playing his songs. They're very like nostalgic of my childhood. So there's like. See, it's like, he's like more soft and romantic. Yeah. He's always singing about love and heartbreak. And then there's like Kurdish mountain style, which is just like puts a fire in your heart. So it's like. It's like mountain. Yeah.
How do we end this one? This is up to
What
you.
do you think?
My takeaway from this is it's similar to the takeaway that I get from almost every like trip or video that we do. It's that the crypto community is pretty cool.
Yep.
Like online, you get good apples, bad apples, or whatever. But whenever you meet real people building real products in real life, I'm always surprised at like how nice people are, right?
Yeah.
So like today, we met a few guys at the port, and then we met up with another guy who also like obviously works for Jito, and it's like, dude, everyone's just awesome.
I'm proud of the community we've built. Everybody's super cool. If you're cool, they're cool with you.
Yeah.
And being cool just means like being down to earth, working hard, and having fun.
Yeah.
You can have fun if you want.
Miami seems to have struck this balance
Right.
between this like health and wellness, you know, side of things. There's like a party side of things, which we didn't really get to see, and then there's like this tech like boom or, you know, birth that's coming, and there's like a balance between all three.
Yep.
And I feel like the crypto community here kind of exudes that same mentality where there's this balance of like having fun, but also grinding to build something
Yep.
interesting and real. So,
Yeah. It's, I mean, that's the way to do it.